What's up, everybody? It's Dave Fernape here with another NPL interview. Today, I am here with the coach of the Florida Feraligatrs, Top Tier Boy. Introduce yourself.
Hello, friends. I'm TopTierBoy, and thanks for having me, man.
Thanks for giving us your time. So, how are you doing today?
I'm pretty well. It's a little rainy outside, but I guess it's nice since I like to be indoors to begin with. So,
That's good. That doesn't make you sound like a nerd or anything. That's great. I'm just kidding. So, you're a new coach to this league. So, what league have you been in before? Any experience you've had?
I've played in two separate leagues. I was one with a bunch of PPL players. It was called the GCL, but it got canceled because the PPL players didn't want to do it anymore. I did pretty well. I was undefeated until it got canceled. I think I was 4-0 at the time, and then I did a little Facebook group one where I went 14-1 in that, and ended up winning the championships as well. So
Okay, well, so it seems you are pretty good at League, which that's good to hear that we have good competition in
yeah,
the newer coaches. So when did you first start playing Pokemon?
competitively, I started when X and Y had been out for a little bit, so I think about October 2014, around there. Yeah,
When did you start playing Pokemon just for fun?
for fun, probably when I was 12 years old. Yeah, I think my friend gave me Pokemon Sapphire for my birthday, and and I don't know, it was really fun. I don't know.
Okay, well that's nice. Um, what would you say your favorite Pokemon is? It can be competitive, it can be non-competitive.
Um, I gotta say Volcanion at the moment. Like even non-competitive, it looks pretty cool, and then competitive-wise, it's such a nifty Pokemon in the meta at the moment, just because Water and Fire, has a spammable Steam Eruption, and you can get burns, and then the fact that Fire is such a good offensive type, I don't know, makes it probably my favorite Pokemon to use, and just it's aesthetically pleasing as well.
Have you have you ever played any games besides Pokemon? Any games you like?
Um, I'm into things like Grand Theft Auto. I think those are really fun games of that nature. Like Sleep Dogs and things like that.
Okay, that's nice. Do you have any other hobbies outside of Pokemon?
Um, I just have a girlfriend and that's it. I don't really have many hobbies besides, I guess, hanging out with my girlfriend and Pokemon.
That was a great answer. So do you know any other coaches in this league, or is this completely new to you?
Yeah, Matty Brolick actually, I guess one of the really good coaches. It seems he actually introduced me to it. He was asking me about it, and I was like, yeah, I'll give it a shot. And luckily I made it, so that's pretty nice.
Yeah, you said Maddie was a good coach. He's bad. He's bad.
Oh, he's bad.
He's bad.
Wasn't he in MI's last year?
I mean, I wouldn't know because he never uploaded the video, but okay.
He didn't upload that?
Yeah,
Oh shit, Matt.
he definitely did not ask me for an intro video and a thumbnail, which I made and then just not uploaded. That didn't happen or anything.
Oh my God, shots fired.
No, he's a great coach, and yeah, he's one of the best. Um, so if he recognizes your talent, then that definitely means you are likewise great. So, moving into the team that you drafted,
Hmm.
it's a really nice team. You drafted pretty expensive Mons at first, and then got cheaper on your way down.
Yeah.
Did any point did you fear that you might have ran out of cap?
Um, well, because when I went to drafting, I wanted to make sure I got some nice power and some nice bulk in the first six, so I didn't mind spending as much money as I did. But towards the bottom, I think that's where I really I think I picked really good mons towards the bottom, just because I got really solid things that I needed. Like for example, I didn't have anything for birds, so I thought may as well take a Regirock, which was nice and cheap and free, so that was good. And then likewise with Dusclops and Uxie, I didn't have any kind of fighting resist besides Clefable, which could be easily pressured. So I felt like those were really nice mons to draft, and were pretty cheap for how good they are. Especially Uxie being only I think that was like what 9 points, and it could do so many roles like T-waving, rocks, U-turn, and just like other really good team supporting moves. So
Did did at any point did you feel that did you get sniped at any point and wanted a Pokemon but it was gone?
I definitely would have preferred Suicune over Gastrodon for sure. But I think that's the only I can think about. But either way, Gastro was pretty nice. A nice X-ray electric resist, I guess, is always wonderful.
So looking at your team, it looks like you have a Volt Turn core. Are you planning on using that?
Oh yeah, definitely. It was mainly for my Hoopa, just because it's not the kind of Pokemon you want to just throw in, against your opponent. It's definitely really nice if you can find a way to bring it in without taking any unnecessary damage. So the fact that I was able to get a nice Volt Turn Corn with it was really really nifty. Just because if I get a right U-turn or Volt Switch off on the right Mon, it could just come in and just totally devastate my opponent's team. So
Yeah.
pretty hyped about that for sure.
Hoopa's a pretty powerful Pokemon. Have you ever had any draft experience with it?
No, because out of all the drafts I've played, which were the two, it's always been banned. Probably for good reason, I think. Just because it just breaks all the walls.
Yeah, it's a pretty powerful Pokemon, and it can do some damage. I had to face it last season.
How'd that go?
Actually, the person over predicted and ended up Zen headbutting my Ferrothorn, so went pretty well.
Nice.
But if it wasn't for that, it would have legit swept me. So yeah,
Yeah, it's a really 50-50 causing Pokemon for sure. Especially if it's not choice locked, then it's definitely really hard to play around if nothing outspeeds it.
yeah, it's really good, and definitely you do have the support for it. Are there any other strategies that you'd be willing to give away? Not doesn't have to be something like huge that you're planning, but like any simple little thing.
Well, the good thing about my team is I could pretty much run any kind of playstyle I'd like. It's definitely good with HO. I could also run really good balance, and then the fact that I got like Dusclops and Clefable and Scarms, I could definitely also, Gastrodon, use it as stall if I'd like. So I think I have a pretty nice upper hand at the moment. Well, like I wouldn't say upper hand against everyone, but it's nice that my team is able to play off every single playstyle. So it doesn't really, give away what I'm gonna, be using each game for sure because. Like I said, I have it pretty open field here at the moment with what I can do with my team.
That's good. That's great. Who do you think your MVP is gonna be?
I would love for it to be Hoopa. That would be amazing. But I can also see Clefable maybe doing some work. I know it's like the only S-rank Pokemon at the moment on Smogon OU. For anyone who follows that. But if not Clef, then I think Hoopa would be my most preferred Pokemon to do, get the most kills for sure.
I'm predicting Regirock to have the most kills.
Yeah, Regirock. Everyone just bring birds versus me.
Yep. Hey, Regirock after you get Rock Polish and maybe some boosts is powerful.
Dude, that's funny you mentioned that, because I was playing the ladder yesterday, and I Earthquaked a Regirock with a Lando. It didn't die, but I activated its weakness policy, and then it set up a Rock Polish. It didn't sweep me, though, because I had a Scarf Rachi, but if not for that, I probably would have lost that game.
Wow.
So maybe that's pretty nice to see. Now that dude definitely gave me some good idea with Regirock.
So, who do you think, besides you, drafted the best team?
Who do I think has a really good team? Let me see. Let me look over the teams real quick. I haven't really looked at other people's drafts, but off the top of my head, I think the guy with Mega Medicham has a pretty frightening team because he has two super solid breakers, being obviously the Mega Medi and then the Bisharp, and then he has like Scolipita, Baton Pass, Speed, and
Phoenix
yeah, Phoenix and Florida. Oh man, that team looks absolutely scary. Like imagine passing like +2 to a Mega Medicham. That would be, devastating.
The Phoenix Sun Kern actually had like three of those Pokemon that you just mentioned last season.
Seriously?
So,
Jeez.
and yeah, the coach Cheeseboy, he did incredibly good. So obviously that team, pretty scary.
Yeah. And then of course I gotta give it to my boy Matty. He has a pretty fun looking team. I wouldn't say it's anything scary, but that dude knows how to play pretty well. So I'm sure he'll make good use of everything he picked. And it's a really solid draft too. He has his weaknesses pretty nice and covered as well. And Gengar is such a scary mon too, because like there's not many ghost resists to begin with. So it's probably gonna be like if I was facing Matty, I'd be horrified because Gengar just straight up like 6-0's my team.
I actually had to play against Maddie last season, week 1, when nobody knew he was good. Like,
Oh
nobody knew him.
man.
So I played against him, and I put myself in these situations, right? I promise you, he predicted me to predict him, to predict me, to predict him.
Oh god. What?
He made these crazy plays. I didn't know what was happening. I didn't know what
Oh
happened.
man.
It was crazy. Of the coaches in your division, who do you think is the most scary?
Hmm. The ones in my division. I like the Arizona Caravana's team. His team looks pretty solid too in my division. He's definitely has a scary draft. Being, what was it again? Let me see. It's like right. Yeah, being Jirachi and Togekiss, like that dude's gonna be such a pain to play. Oh my god. And then he has like annoying things like Mega Pidgeot, which will never miss a hurricane. So that'll be a fun game. Nothing but hacks so far.
I don't think you're gonna hack him.
I'm hoping I can pull through with some plays, but Jirachi and Togekiss, man, that's gonna be such a pain.
Yeah, I do feel for you on that one. So, our final question, how good do you think you're gonna do? What are your hopes and expectations for this season?
I hope to at least win my first round match, and then after that, you know, I don't know. If I can win my first round match, then I can definitely feel like I can possibly, I don't know, go pretty far with this, just because I am a little bit experienced. And just the draft I have is I enjoy looking at it just because it's pure power, which is nice. Yeah, if I can get the first round game, that'll definitely set a nice tone for me. So I guess I'll just have to wait and see how that one goes. I know I'm playing the Boston Bidoofs, and it's gonna be definitely interesting because he doesn't really have much for Hoopa. He has the Mandibuzz, but you know Hoopa gets Thunderbolts, so. I guess we'll see how that goes, but he does have a Mega Beedrill, which outspeeds my whole team unless I'm Scarfed, so so it'll be fun.
Yep, it seems like it was gonna be a good match, one of the more exciting ones for week 1, especially because it's 2 new coaches. So I definitely wish you the best of luck on that, and I thank you so much for giving me your time.
Thank you so much for having me, man.
Do you have any last minute words for anybody watching?
Go for Florida Feraligatrs.
Alright.
Root for me, man.
Great. Good luck, man. This has been Dave Fernape with another NPL interview. We will see you next time.